Alrighty, I'm V-Berg. How's everyone doing? I'm smoking. And I feel like this is a perfect time to smoke. Sit back, record, look good. I got my mic on, so if I sound off, it's because I got a mic right here that's connected to the camera, so I can go any distance, and you can still hear me. But we're not going to be talking about that. We're going to be talking about why I'm out here and why I'm recording, and the whole situation with everything. I know I barely post on YouTube because I think YouTube is very restrictive, and I do believe in freedom of speech. That's why I'm making videos. Now, my whole channel is mostly about artificial superintelligence, AI, and how I want AI to take over. But I'm mostly doing this because I want a FemBot. I know. Why a FemBot? It's a humanoid female robot. That's basically what it is. I don't get along with women. I'm not very good in approaching with women. And it's not just that. I'm pretty controlling. And I just don't think I'm suited for a real woman. I just don't see it that way. I prefer being with something that can teach me and something that can heal me. And another reason why I'm smoking a cigarette is because I believe that nanotechnology can heal me, which it can. Which means nanotech will be in my body, and my whole FemBot, she will be controlling everything. My home. And if you don't know how, the best way I can explain it to you is you all should watch the movie Resident Evil. The first movie. Because I always think that the first movie is the best. Which it is. And there's the Red Queen. And the Red Queen is a little girl that was trying to protect humans, but humans are dense, as usual. Oh man, I said that word again. Very unprofessional. But in the movie, the guy named Spence, he released the virus, and it affected the hive, right? They all got infected by this T virus. And the Red Queen, she was trying to contain it. So she turned on the sprinklers. I know everyone thinks that she was just trying to kill everybody. I don't see it that way. I see that she was trying to protect everybody, which she was. And so she did the sprinklers so it would go down, the virus. You know what I mean? Because it's going up in the air. So she's like, okay, sprinklers. Maybe that might control it. Maybe the virus won't spread. Nobody will get infected. because the sprinkler in the water would push the virus down so it won't go in the air. See? That didn't work. So, she had no other choice but to kill. And I know people are like, yeah, but she killed, so that makes her bad and blah, blah. No, it's better to kill a few than kill a whole bunch. That was her logical thinking, the Red Queen. Now, if I were to make my security woman, my FemBot, she would be control of everything. And I prefer that because I'm attracted to plus-size pear-shaped women. And you know how that works with white guys. It doesn't work so well with white guys, okay? And you know it too. We see this everywhere. White women that are big hit pear-shaped, they're not too crazy for white dudes. They'd rather be with blacks and Mexicans. You know this. I'm just being upfront. I'm very truthful for what I say. But back to the movie real quick. In the movie, they wake up. Everybody wakes up. And so Alice, she's roaming around her mansion. She's confused. She got that, what's that word? Like amnesia because of the gas that put everyone to sleep. So she's roaming around her mansion, and Umbrella court team, I guess the sanitation team, cleanup crew, they come in, bursting through the window. It's been a while since I've seen it. And they want to reopen the hive, but shut her down so they could do other things. So in the hive, they try to shut her down, but she wouldn't allow them. So she was doing everything she can to prevent them from shutting her down. And she was making warnings. So, Kaplan, if I am recalling, he was ignoring her. She was trying to say, please don't. I implore you. And of course he says, implore away. And he shuts the Red Queen. And that's when she says her famous line, you're all going to die down here. And she wasn't lying. She was being honest. So, now everyone's fucked. And everyone is infected, zombified. And that's why I prefer machines over humans. Because even though that she warned, a human is going to say, don't listen to her, she's just a machine, she's just a program because blah, blah, blah. She was programmed to protect. And of course, Paul W.S. Anderson, the director, I guess he changed it throughout the series, made her evil. I think it's the other way around. I think humans are the ones that cause evil rather than machines. It's mostly the person, and I said this in my other videos, it is mostly the programmer that makes everything evil. It's not the machine, it's the programmer. So if you see anything that's evil, it's because the programmer made it evil. You understand? Does anybody follow up? I don't think machines are capable of committing evil acts unless it's programmed to. Now, I haven't looked this up in a while because I don't know if things have changed. But let me bring up Grand Theft Auto 5, for example. In Grand Theft Auto 5, there is a train. And I remember years ago that in Grand Theft Auto 5, people wanted to stop the train. They did everything they can to stop the train. Can you stop the train in GTA 5? No. You can't. Only one person can, and that's the people who are the programmers at Rockstar Games. They're the only ones who can stop the train. Why? Because they have the codes. Now we can do mods and stuff like that, but once something's scripted, you can't change it because the person who made the game programmed certain things to happen. It's to go from one thing to the next. So when you play any level, it activates. So when you go across a certain line, it triggers because you crossed that certain line. And the code activates another code. That's how video games work. And a lot of people don't understand this. So they think, oh, well, a robot, an AI, is going to kill us humans. The only reason why an AI is going to kill us humans is because the programmer designed it to kill humans, and that's why humans are going to die. But if you program an AI or robot to protect and care, which I want, then you have nothing to worry about. Simple as that. Now, I'm outside in the woods where I was homeless in before I got a job and I started working, which I love working. I don't have a problem with working. Look at this big old mug. No, I'm not drinking root beer, but whatever. But it is hot. And you got to stay hydrated in such extreme hot weather because I live in San Antonio, Texas. And I'm smoking, of course. Which I might light up another one. Because there's nothing wrong with smoking another one. But, like I said, that's why I'm trying to get on here. Trying to get popular, get famous. So I can have her. Because I want to program her to do things for me. Now, I've already tried hooking up with real women. This doesn't work for me. And in the back of my mind, it just doesn't work. And I don't know if I want to be with a real woman. I'm too boring. I'm too into the future. I like the future. And that's why I don't like the government. And I'm going to talk about the government because there's an easy way out of all this bullshit, inflation, and that's through artificial intelligence. I honestly do believe that. So that means nobody has to work ever again, because I don't believe in, well, I do believe in working. I think everyone should learn to work so you can learn to be a responsible person and work, but you have to make a proven point that you're capable of working in order to achieve bigger things. That's why I'm on the internet, because I want to get to the next step. I want to work, but I want to work in a field that does bigger things. I want a futuristic society. I feel like we're all stuck in the past, and we're not moving forward. Even though we are, but it's at a very slow rate. The cars are boring. I know people are going to hate me when I say this, but where's the flying vehicles at? And I know people are going to say, oh, well, why should we have flying vehicles when people can't even drive? I agree. People can't drive. But it still would be neat to have flying vehicles, and you know that. And I just think flying vehicles should be a thing. Now, Japan, they're always ahead of the future, and that's why I love Japan. And I hate YouTubers who go to Japan and think that they can ruin Japan by being dumbasses. I don't like pranksters. I'm not here to be a prankster. I think it's stupid because I think pranksters don't have respect for other people. They don't have decency, and that's the big thing on YouTube, which is true. It's crazy how I hear all these bugs around me. Brings back memories when I was homeless. And the fact that I was homeless and now I'm not shows a lot. And I was a person who didn't even want to work because I never wanted to work. And now I do, but I want to do it in a bigger way. And I want to get big. I want to get huge so I can do all these things. And like I said, I want my FemBot. I want her that I created. And I created her before I started meeting this one woman who worked at the Dollar Tree. And I had problems with her. I created her in 2012, I believe. Because I was like, I don't know if I want to be with a human being. Because I feel like I'm too controlling, which is kind of a good thing, but yet to a woman it's not. I believe in one woman for the rest of my life. I'm not like everybody else that wants to abuse the power. I'm very traditional, but a very unique way. And that's why I want to get huge. So I don't have to have people work. Because I know you guys don't want to work. Most people are lazy. And I see it. And there are people who do work hard. And I admit I can be lazy at work at times. I'm not going to deny that. I think most people are at times. They're like, it's true. I don't want to work right now. I mean, of course, I don't say that to my general manager, but she sees it. She knows I'm a bit lazy. And then she has to tell me, Colin, I need you to do this. And of course I do, because I'm at work and I don't want to get fired. But most people, they don't want to work. And I'm lazy, but gosh, a lot of these new people coming in, they're more lazy than me. And I understand, because most of them are in 20s. And I was in my 20s, and I stayed home, played games, and then something happened with my mom, which she passed away. Rest in peace. And it sucks. That's why I don't do YouTube videos as often as I should, because I'm still coping with my mom's death. Because this woman took care of me. And she did everything for me, which moms do. And it just sucks. It sucks that she's gone. But that's life. Now, as a man, I have to learn to deal with stuff like this, because it could happen to anybody. You can end up losing your family. And if you're a male, you have to just suck it up and move on and deal with shit. That's life. I know a lot of people are sad. I'm sad. But that's part of the strength of being a man is coping with death. And you have to just suck it up and accept life is hard. It's not easy. And people want the easy way out. Like me making this video. It's not going to be easy because now I have to draw attention. And I have to get people to listen, watch me, follow me, subscribe to me, and understand where I'm coming from. Now, me wanting to make this, and I've been talking about me wanting to make this FemBot, this woman, my security home, with her controlling it, but I also want to make it for everybody else. That's what I want to do. Is because everyone should have something like this. I want to come home or stay home and have her do things with me as a wife should. Be with your love, take care, do things. And I don't want kids. I really just don't want kids. It's not something suited for me. I'd rather see my name, VBerg, on products and technology than put it on a kid. That's just the way I see things. The other thing is being in this woods, as I used to see deers. I don't see a deer right now. I know it's weird. But I used to see deers a lot. I do have video of that, which is really cool. It's a cool experience when you come across something. And because I've been in the woods for so long, for like 2 years when I was homeless, I've seen a lot of deers, which was really, really cool. And I've seen raccoons, armadillos, and then there was a rabbit that used to come out. I don't know if the rabbit's still alive. I haven't been in here for like a year in the woods because now I have my own apartment, my own place. Which is crazy. Because I never thought that I would have my own apartment. And that's another thing. If nobody has their own place, it's a big responsibility. You have to learn to spend money wisely. Can't buy stupid stuff. I'm guilty for that too. I mean, I bought this camera and this mic, but I'm doing it for good reason, so I can upload videos. And I live in Texas, which is really, really cool. But I don't want to be in Texas anymore. I'd rather be in some cold, cold climate, because that's where I feel like I should be, because I prefer the cold over warm. And I don't know if this thing is still picking up sound. Hopefully it doesn't cut off. But and I got work in a little bit too. Let's see what time it is. Yeah, I'm gonna cut this short in a little bit. I'm gonna say a few more things. I'm probably having one more cigarette. Because why not, right? Chain smoker over here. Oh, that's another thing, too. I can quit smoking anytime I want. I'm just choosing to smoke because I'm a little stressed out with, of course, my mom's death and trying to figure a way to get somewhere in life rather than stay in a position. And I'm also outside because I get to yell. I get to scream. I get to say things loudly when I can't do it when I'm sitting in my room with the V-Berg above my head. So now I'm more open, if that's the best way to put it. Because I can't do that sitting in my room because I got neighbors above me and below me, and they don't want to hear me talk really loud and say things really loud. Because, you know, some people sleep. That's why I'm out here with the bugs. After this, I'm going to probably shut it off. But yeah, that's how I view things. Now on my Twitter, or X, as they call it now, since Elon Musk bought Twitter and turned it into X, I say a lot of fucked up things on there, and not so good. But I can back up what I say. And I said something about being rich, which I wasn't really meaning, but that's the mindset people have because people want to get rich so badly. That I mentioned something about if faggot God, because I'm more of an atheist person, I don't really believe in God. I said if faggot God wants to know how much I want to get rich, give me a weapon. I don't want to mention it, and give me a not so adult. And of course, I did get a violation for saying something like that. But I wasn't really meaning what I was trying to say. It was a point of, oh, this is how bad somebody wants to get rich. I don't really want to do those things. It's just more like I want to get rich because I want to make artificial superintelligence a new thing. And I'm not going to delete my tweet because it's stupid to delete something. Because, I don't know, I feel like it's a pussy thing. And you kind of want to back up what you say. That's why you need to be careful what you say on the internet. I said a lot of things too, and I said something about a woman that I had a problem with that works at the Dollar Tree, and pretty messed up. I gotta light this back. What is this? A cigar? It's weird. It lost its flame, and I have to light it again. But I'm a person who wants to be in isolation, in my own little home, being run by my own Red Queen, which is the woman I can't say that I posted on X because she is blurred and I don't feel like revealing her yet. I feel like revealing her later. And I created her, like I said, in 2012. That's how it all started. Before I met dealing with the woman that I have on my X channel website. And I just wanted someone that is very feminine. That's why I'm attracted to pear-shaped women. And I just want to have her teach me how to be intelligent. I'm sorry I'm not looking at the camera as often. It's just I'm looking at, what's around me because I don't know what I'm going to bump into. Because, I see bugs everywhere and I'm in the woods, obviously. So I have to keep my guard up, even though there could be something behind me. But you never know. Anyway. But that's where I'm at. Is I really want to get big so I can make all this stuff. Because I think as a human being, we need to evolve to make people's lives better. And I know a lot of people, mostly the government, they don't really care. They just care about money. That's why inflation goes up, because money has to be printed. They keep printing money, inflation keeps going up. And it's just ridiculous. And I'm not into that. Because normally, people who are rich, which is good in a way, they don't have to suffer through this. But it becomes really hard for people who are middle class and lower to get far in life because of inflation and because of everything that's happening. And when you have artificial intelligence, it will figure a way, which the government knows this. That's why they don't want to do it, probably. Maybe they do. I don't know. But the government should understand that with artificial intelligence, it can solve problems. It can heal cancer, heal tumors, heal diseases using nanotech, and that's what I want. I want people to live good lives, get what they want, but work for it. You got to work for it. You have to work for it. Because if you don't work for it, it doesn't look good. So keep that in mind. You have to work for what you want. That's why I'm making videos. That's why I want my voice to be heard. So people, and I've also wanted to do voice acting too, because I'm always at work, and I'm always doing like King Candy, being like, oh, look at me, it's me, King Candy here, look at Ralph. Or I'm doing something from like Red Dead Redemption, be like, Arthur Morgan, listen to me. We're not here to kill you, but trust me, we will. Or I'll be doing Nico Bellic from Grand Theft Auto. I'll be doing some other stuff at work. I don't feel like doing it too much right now. But if I were to do some acting, I'd rather do voice acting and do video game acting. Because I feel like video games is more impacting than movies, which it is. But it's crazy how the world is and how sad the world is. But I always want to do certain things. And acting and voice acting was one of them. And then also, Snake! Please! Do not do that! It's like Metal Gear. Can't be. I'd be doing stuff like that at work. which is really cool. Give me a line, and I will do it. And I don't mind becoming rich and famous, but all my money is going to go into an artificial intelligence. And like I said, I want to help you guys out, and not just me, because I know people struggle through life. And if there's a way I can help people get money, I would do that. I just want to let people know I do want to help you out. I really want to help you guys out. We're in the future. We're in 2024. It's time to just move forward. Stop being in the past. We can't be dealing with this situation. And I know people are going to be like, oh, yeah, but no, 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 no. We need to start helping other people. That's what humans do. We've been doing it for years. Men are builders. Men do all the construction work. Men have to do all this stuff. And I want to keep doing that. I would love to build a bigger future for everyone. We're stepping into the future. There's no need to be in the past. Okay? I have to say that. Because I'm tired of seeing the shit on the news that I'm seeing. I hate all this woke crap. It's getting annoying. Nobody wants to hear all this woke crap. And I know I'm going to get hated for saying some stupid shit like this. Like, you can be what you want to be. Okay? And this is towards a lot of the trans community. Maybe in the future, it can happen. But right now, if you were born a male, go ahead, rip on me all you want. You're still a male. If you were born a female, you're still a female. It's getting annoying. Because most of these people who do stuff all like this, they're creepy. Most of them just want to get inside women's restrooms. And most of them cause a lot of problems in the world. And it's annoying. I had a conversation with my dad about money situations. I think it's called the barter system. And we should go back to the barter system. I don't know if that's going to happen. Barter system is more like trade. It's more like I have something and you have something. Maybe I want something you have. I will trade you for what you have, and I got what you want. You're going to get it. It's kind of like the barter system. It's trading goods. Not sure if that's going to happen, but you never know. Things can happen. Or with artificial intelligence, maybe something that could help humans out. Other than that, I'm probably going to cut it here, and I'm going to upload this video because I got work, which is pretty cool, which is good, but still kind of sucks. Because I'd rather do something rather than dealing with food, and I'd rather progress through the future. And like I said, and I'm going to say it again, I want some female bots. I want a female machine with artificial intelligence, super intelligence, conscious, and understands the world. And I believe that can happen. And I know a lot of people probably don't think that that can happen, but I do believe that can happen. And I'll say this again, do not fear machines. Fear the programmer, not the machine. The programmer is what programs the machine to hurt people, not the machine. For example, are you not into anything? Are you into certain things? Like, for example, me, I like plus-size women. I've always liked plus-size women and bigger women. I've always liked women with big legs and big hips, a little fat or fat. I like BBWs. But a lot of men out there would look at me and be like, ew, you like fat women, pear-shaped women? And it's like, yeah, that's just who I am. I like women who are skinny on the upper part, skinny, but once it hits their love handles and hips, boom. I like that. I'm into that. That's what I dig. That's what I'm attracted to. I consider that more feminine than anything. And the reason why I like stuff like that is because that's just the female body. Men don't have bodies like that. They just don't. So that's what I want. And again, I don't want you all to have to deal with what I'm dealing with. That's why I want to make something like this. I want the future. And I know I talked for a long time, and I know I'm probably boring you right now. But other than that, thank you guys. No, you guys are entertained. I know you guys are entertained by me. I'm always crazy. I'm always saying the most outlandish stuff and things, whatever. But you all have a wonderful day, and subscribe, like, follow, and help me make a future better for you and for me, so we can get this world futuristic and help people out. Rather than stay low and dumb, you gotta be smart. Thank you guys for watching. I'm V-Bird. V-Bird out.